Yo guys, welcome back. I know, surprise video, but I'm at Dr. Acar Cosmedica in Turkey. And long story short, we are excited to check this place out, and we'll let you know what we find here. Hopefully we'll be able to go ahead and show you guys a lot of cool stuff, and we'll go from there. I gotta figure out how to get in. One sec. Yo, before I get into showing you how epic this clinic is, and before I show you my entire consultation and the planning of my hair and how high-tech it was, which you're gonna love, let me just say I've already booked my appointment for April 15th. I am going in to Turkey for my final hair transplant, which I know you probably are shocked by because I've been very outspoken about Turkey. However, as much as I love Dr. Panine, a lot of fans have said, please, we can't afford, $15,000 to $50,000 in surgery to get my hair back. And a lot of people have asked for options in Turkey. And I've also looked at Hassan Wong in Canada. I've talked about him before. I've looked at Dr. Patella in Brazil, who's amazing. And if you check my website, Hair Transplant Reality, I'll be posting articles on all this stuff. But as far as Cosmedica goes, the clinic is beautiful. You're about to see that in a second. But look at these photos on screen, guys. The photos on screen right now of these hair transplants are crazy. And he's done a ton of professional soccer players and celebrities in general. He is an epic doctor. But if you are still watching and you want to go to Turkey to get a hair transplant, I spoke to Dr. Acar, and 3 lucky winners can actually go with me in April. And I'll be there pretty much the whole month. If you guys want to go and you do a consult for free with Dr. Acar, you like him, you want to go, you like his work, do your research. If you're interested and able to go in April and you want to do this, comment below or DM me in private on Instagram, Hair Transplant Reality, and I will make sure to get you set up with a consult with a doctor, and you'll get 50% off if you let me record your surgery and post it for my fans. Now, if you're shy and you don't want to show your face, we can always blur out your eyes, so it's a little more private for you, but I will need to film basically your surgery day, and then we'll do follow-up Zoom calls where I do your 3, 6, 9, and 12 month to show the results accurately on time. It's not a big ask, guys. Worst case, 5 hours of your time to basically save $2,500 to $3,000 and have the doctor on hand doing the surgery himself. He's excited for this. I think it's gonna be great content. The reason I'm doing it, the reason I asked him to do this is because I want to give back to my fans, number 1. And number 2, I really want to show more content from a doctor I like in Turkey, because showing my own is actually amazing. But I want to do a channel on top of this one that will have other hair transplants of every other doctor. So not just Dr. Acar. I want to show the best hair transplants by the top tier doctors in the world. Some of them already established, let's say like Hassan Wong, but also like Dr. Patella, Tim McGrath in Texas, maybe Dr. Conier if he's cool with it, and of course many others that are, top tier in the world that'll let us get some results and show them in real time. Because guys, the whole point is to show the real time results. I don't care. I don't want to see your before and after you cherry picked. I want to see the day it's done, and I want to see 1 month, 2 month, 3 months, 4 month, all the way to 12. I want to see exactly how it is. I don't care if you look like shit at month 2 or 3, normal. If you look great at month 2, amazing. If you look great at month 6, awesome. As long as the results in the end are perfect, everyone heals differently, okay? So the point is I want to have catalogs of doctors' results so you guys can see those and learn from them. But again, if you want to get involved and join me, hit me up, all right? But let's get to this consult. So we made it in. Now it's time to go to B1 level. Let's see. So a little bit Dr. Acar. He younger doctor, but he is one of the more expensive doctors in Turkey, but well deserved. Here we are. We're gonna walk it in. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. All right, so we made it. B1 level. Dr. Acar. This looks super professional. I love it. Love it. Check this all out. By the way, I really love the aesthetic of this clinic. Look at the way this is designed. Now, it's not only just a hair transplant clinic, they also do like dental and aesthetics, but you get the idea. I can't show you this area until I do it myself, but here it is. You have what?
That's the service we have in here, and also non-surgical aesthetic operations.
What kind of aesthetic
We will
operations
start
do you do?
also, That's right, plastic surgery will start.
Oh, cool. What kind of plastic surgery do you guys do? Everything?
And here is our control place for hair wash, for remove the bandage.
How many hair trans do you guys do a day?
It's changeable day, you know.
8?
No, it's changeable day.
Ah, gotcha.
That's right, day to day. An example, it's repairing its high season for us because patient doesn't prefer to perform under this hot, you know, and so they prefer to and make.
I love the aesthetic. Very nice. I'll make sure not to film people.
No, it isn't now. It's the same.
Wow.
It's not actually.
How many rooms are like this?
And here about approximately 30.
Wow.
We have 2 floors.
2 floors. Wow. Very cool. Alrighty. Oh, here we go. I am with Dr. Acar. He's doing a check on my head because I've had 7,500 grafts taken.
Yeah.
Quite a lot.
Yes. It's a you call it like giga session.
Yeah.
It's more than mega session.
Basically. Good news, he has to use lighting and a tool.
Looks quite good to be honest for 7,500 grafts. So maybe I can help you to see right now. I mean, it's very important that it's using the small punch sizes as possible.
Yep.
And take it even.
Yep.
Everywhere. So if you have overall the same thinning, so it doesn't look aesthetically like a bad extraction. So it's like an organization for
Yep.
it started from here to the sides. Here you can see it's slightly thinning, which is normal. I mean, which is totally normal.
Yeah, especially because I just had my fade haircut done.
Exactly. So you have to handle this with your haircut.
Exactly.
It's very important.
I plan to do SMP at the end after my final one. You know, the tattoo dots
Yes.
to densify for a visual look.
This is a perfect solution, and I recommend for also for my patients who get like mega sessions or who have a sensitive donor area to make an SMP
Yep.
to just fade it.
I think anything over 5,000 grafts, it starts to become necessary.
If possible. I mean, if you want all the haircuts back. So, Brian, yeah. So that's the crown. And we have long hair, but it's not only the crown. So the thinning is
Yep.
up to the top, up to the center. It's like a connection.
Yep.
Here in the front you have a great density. It's very nice. But here you can see, especially the lower crown. Here you can see the zone here.
Yep.
This part needs to be connected. It's very important and very critical. Is it's not like the front. You have to. Sorry.
You're good.
You have to follow the hair growth directions, and on the crown it's more different. As you can see here, we have here on the left side the circle.
Yep.
You need to blend it here in the thinning zone. You need to implant up to here that everything looks
Even.
balanced and even and fluent. And here you can see it start to turn to the front. And yeah, it looks like in the first view, it looks like just the lower crown, but my recommendation is
Do everything.
that we come here also
Yep.
to the sides and up to here.
Agreed.
It's up to here. I mean, now we have a bit long hair. You are lucky that you have slightly wavy hairs, so it
Yep,
makes it
makes it a little better.
If it's a little long, it makes it better, it looks in better volume.
Yep.
But if you look close, if you comb it, I mean, this look is different than
Oh, drastically.
this.
Drastically look. Yeah.
And in the planning, in the hair transplantation planning, we have to think about the
Every look.
worst scenario. I mean, we have to see the thinning zone. The target is any time to match the existing thick hair,
Yep.
that everything looks in the most aesthetic way in any situation. Short hair, long hair, wet hair. If
I
it's
agree.
combed or it's not combed, that it looks as most covered as possible.
Agreed.
So here on the left side is the same, so we need to fill in, and then here it will be mostly concentrated.
How many grafts do you think?
Yeah, that's a nice question. So like
So you said 3,000 grafts?
3,000 grafts, it's needed to make the lower crown and to come up to the top here to fill all the gaps.
Okay.
This will be needed, yeah.
Do you think we have enough hair in the donor and chest?
The donor area looks nice. We will make now a hair analyze with the photo finder triple scan.
Cool.
Okay, and we will count the hair numbers. And we will see how many grafts we can still take.
Perfect.
And of course, the scalp is not the only donor area. We can use also exactly. We can
And
use
chest.
Also from the
Not a
lower
lot,
part
but-
of the green beard here. We will select especially the dark colors
Yep.
because we have a little red mixed with brown,
Yep.
right? So
Irish.
yeah, ginger, right?
Yes.
And we can take also from the chest, but the priority is the beard hair. It's more
Of course.
coarse, more
Thicker.
thick, so we will expect a better coverage intensity.
Perfect. So how many grafts are you typically expecting from like a beard or for like the chest?
Yeah, from the beard, like 500 to 800 grafts.
Okay.
Because we have different colors on the beard.
Yep.
You can come up to 1,000 grafts on the beard.
Okay.
But because of your spatial situation, it's like mixed hairs. So
Yep.
we have to be select the grafts. So I expect like 500 to 600 grafts,
Okay.
which is quite good. And from the chest, we have to be careful. Chest area can leave very small
Dot
dots,
scars.
marks,
Yeah.
scars, like on the
Because it's not dense.
exactly. It's on the beard we don't see that because the beard, the skin tissue is much better supported from the body, and the healing is also very well. Here we don't see any scars on the marks, but on the chest the skin is different, so we see some small dots. So we don't go too dense, to be honest.
Okay. Perfect.
So we
Thank you.
limit it on 300 grafts, for example.
Okay. Perfect.
So here, for example, here we have the hair diameter is more fine, mostly.
Yep.
Especially from this side, the lower part of the scalp donor area, we are able to use some smaller punches
Yes.
because the hair is thinner and there are mostly not multiple
Yeah.
grafts.
Single graft, double graft.
Exactly, so we don't need to use bigger punches. Here we try to take it as small punch as possible. Of course, we check the grafts after each 3, 4, 5 extraction. But here on the center part, we can use a slightly bigger punch because we expect here
Triple, quad graft.
the thicker grafts and the multiple grafts.
Perfect.
So we use mostly 2 types of punches for each patient. So we try to reduce the trauma with the punch as maximum as possible.
Perfect. That's awesome.
And this is also a big advantage for creating the natural hairlines.
Yeah.
For example, a single graft from the center part here, a single graft from the center part, from the occipital part is not the same as the temporal area. If you check it on the loops, on the camera, if we calculate the diameter is not the same. So we don't prefer to, even if it's single graft, we don't prefer to take these singles, put it on the front line. We prefer to take the temple, the lower part of the donor area. We can find also some baby hairs.
Okay.
We prefer these single hairs to put it on the very front part, to have a natural appearance and natural front look. And I think this has changed also the results in the final, because single grafts are also not the same. If you can find the tiniest one, the smallest one, if you select them from the normal single grafts and put it on the very front, which we have in our nature.
Yep.
So we try
Soft
to
hairline.
mimic the nature. We
Yeah.
try to mimic the nature. This is what we do try. So
I love it.
we use for all patients our HD microscopes, and we select all the time this single grafts. They come in a different part, and the other part, the occiput part, will be selected in different area.
Perfect. Yeah, we're gonna do some of that very shortly here
Yeah.
for camera. We already spoke about hole punch size. Now we're talking about the sapphire.
Yes. So it is so we know many things about punch sizes. I mean, we have a lot of information. It is 0.6, 0.7, 0.8. But I don't see that much that people speaking on about
Incision.
recipient side blades sizes,
Yep. I don't either.
which is very critical. I mean, which is a big which is a big point for the final result in terms of the natural looking hairline, in terms of the density, in terms of the success rate on the difficult parts like the central area, like on the crown. So I think we need to speak also as this punch size also about the recipient side blades, which is the width of the blade.
Yeah.
I mean, if you use a 0.9 sapphire blade, it is not the same as a 1.5 sapphire blade. We can never get the same result. And this makes a big difference, of course, for the implantation process. I mean, on 1.5 sapphire blade, you can make it very fast. You can make the implantation very easy, very fast.
Yeah.
But in other hand, we have a big trauma on the blood circulation.
Yep. Slow
And
healing.
you cannot make as a dense transplantation as a smaller size like 0.9 or 1.0.
Perfect.
So this is also very important. That's why we are using implanted pens, because we're using extra small blades, which is not possible to use forceps to implant the graft.
Yeah, because
they
it'll
are
break
too
the
small.
root.
Exactly. You cannot implant a follicle with the forceps implant.
Yep.
We have to use implanted pens, because implanted pen use the advantage of the skin elasticity. The skin has the elasticity, and it makes for just some seconds. It makes just it's
Stretches it open.
exactly sorry. It stretches the small wound for just a second, and you make the implantation, and it's closed again.
Which holds the hair better too.
Exactly.
And you designed the implanter pen.
It is, to be honest, it's not my 100% my design. It is designed by other doctors, and it has different types of implanted pens on the market. But we make some adjustments for our system, let's say.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome, man. I'm excited.
Thank you.
So this is actually really cool. They have cameras of different types that use AI to track how many hairs you have in each stage of growth. I'm only going to show you a small clip of it. There's a lot more footage, but it's kind of boring to watch. But I'll show some better highlight photos when I go back to the clinic in April, okay?
Çok da gerek yoktu zaten.
So that's what the donor area looks like up close, huh?
So you can see the, I mean, you can see here, for example.
Yeah. Scars.
They're very small.
Not too much pinkness left.
So of course we have to be more careful now with the extraction.
Yeah.
but it's still good. I mean, for example,
There is some red hairs on my head, on
Some.
the top.
yeah, some.
That's crazy.
If you go to the temples, it's normal because
Close to the
there is
beard.
a connection with the beard. Biraz da yukarı doğru.
Şu an
Sola doğru. Aynen. Evet, burası işte.
çok iyi.
And you can definitely see some scarring there.
So we can calculate all the multiple grafts. This is a good device, but it's not perfect. It still has some
Okay,
limitations.
that's fine.
So 60, 65 is
So
a normal
it
thickness.
uses a little more coarse, which we see also from outside, which is
Good.
expected. Here we have the average unit. Now it's 1.5. And multiple singles, the average is about 1.5.
Hopefully you guys loved this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe, like, comment below your favorite parts, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Peace.